Yo guys, what is up? I just got done seeing Bring Her Back, the very epic new A24 film. You already know I got it pulled up right here. So this is from the directors Danny and Michael Philippou. Forgive me if I got that wrong. But they, I guess, were YouTubers at one point, and they also made the movie Talk to Me, which I'm a fake fan. I have not seen. I'm sorry. There's a lot of A24 movies, guys. I'll watch them all at some point. I'll make a little tier list, you know. But for now, I just gotta watch them as they roll out. Know what I'm saying? So, is Bring Her Back good? Yeah. Oh yeah, it is. Let me give you the little film synopsis first, but let me preface this by saying there will be next to no spoilers in this, because I want you guys to go out and see it. This is an incredible movie. I went into this film a little skeptical. You know, I have that beginning, let me blow A24 and go into this film super hype. But, you know, I don't know about the whole ritual stuff. I've never really seen that done super well. And by rituals, you know, the typical ones, you know, shout Bloody Mary in the mirror 3 times. It's that sort of thing, but this film obviously elevates it to sort of mix it with cult stuff. But anyway, here's the film synopsis I wrote. The movie starts off with a shotgun blast to the face. Is basically we start off with, like I said before, the this like cult stuff. So it's like this found footage horror film. It starts off with like this shaky cam. We're going through, there's like this weird fetus thing on the ground. People are kind of eating each other. They're screaming, getting hung. Dude's got his dick out. It's insane stuff like that. Just immediately hooking you into it because it's blurry and it's shaky, not in an annoying way, but just enough to where it hooks you, where you're looking around, seeing like what the hell am I looking at, trying to figure out all these like shocking elements at once. And then you don't even have time to think about that because it immediately moves to our main cast of characters. Immediately goes to present day. We have our guys Andy and Piper. It's the brother-sister duo. The sister is half blind. I forget exactly what it's called. But the brother and sister are inseparable duo. The brother helps out the sister. They're really close. They're really close. And they get home from school to find their father dead. They find him dead in the shower. He's got this like foamy stuff coming out of his mouth. Like I said, this movie at the beginning, I've seen some people say it's slow in the beginning. What are you talking about? We got the cult stuff in the beginning, immediately followed by a death. Bam. Immediately, the two of them shipped off to a foster home. This crazy lady named Laura, her twisted, weird-looking, bald son, Oliver. We get creepy stuff around the corner every split second. So I don't know what this idea of it being slow is. I highly disagree with that. Anyways, our other main characters, like I said, there is this foster mother, Lauren, who had her, she used to have a daughter, but the daughter drowned by just some accident. They have a swimming pool in the back. She ends up drowning in it. She's bleeding a little bit. Maybe she dove in or something. This is a movie I could definitely watch like 2 or 3 times. I'm so certain there are things that I have not picked up on. It's the type of movie where afterwards you're thinking about it. You know, how did this connect to this? There's so many little mini puzzles throughout this whole thing. It works so well. But you know what? You know what's crazy? I'm gonna throw you guys for a bit of a loop, huh? I'm gonna give you the negatives first. Yep. You didn't see that coming. You did not see that coming. I've been blowing this movie the whole time. Guess what I'm not doing? Blowing the movie, because now I'm taking that all back. Okay, I literally have 2 negatives. This is a near perfect film. So I have 2 very nitpicky negatives. The first one, it's a damn shame, but of course, with every horror movie, you gotta have a horror trope. And this one is one of those annoying ones where whenever our characters are in danger, our main two, like the brother and the sister, you bet your bottom dollar they're tripping. There are probably 10 trips in this movie. One of them gets shocked by something, they turn around, trip and fall. One of them starts to run away, they trip and fall. The blind girl Piper, she realizes something's going on, trips, falls, gets knocked out. That happens way too many times. But again, it's such a little thing. It's like, who cares? Who cares? But this other thing genuinely does bug me. I want you guys to imagine this. Imagine someone that you barely know walking into your room. It's probably like 3 a.m, and not really a big deal. They come in, they go, hey, are you awake? Are you awake? All right, how many of you watching have woken up at this point? Because I want you to imagine you're like in the middle of sleeping, right? Someone comes up to you, hey, have you woken up? I'm going to say like half of you have already woken up, but for the other half, you're still playing along. That's fine. Now, I want you to imagine that someone has taken a bucket of piss and is currently dumping this fresh piss on you. Okay? Now, for the rest of you that didn't wake up to the first part, how many of you are now waking up to essentially getting pissed on? Me. I'm a pretty heavy sleeper, so I'll sleep past the first part, but someone throwing piss on me, like, I'm waking up to that, but Andy did not wake up. And then that's not even the worst part, is so the person who did this then picks up their phone and they're like, drat, it's like an eye scan phone, so I can't get into their phone. So she takes his phone and then literally, so I'm Andy, I'm sleeping. She does this. She goes, who is sleeping through that? I don't understand. Like, that is literally the only part in the movie where I was sitting in the theater like, dude, what? You couldn't just, you couldn't wake up for a split second. There's a part later where Piper is laying in bed, and the same person goes up to her, literally karate chops her in the eye. And she does wake up, obviously, but for a split second with that movie logic, I was ready for her to just be like, like, come on. Now for the positives. Sora, Wong, and Billy Barrett. Again, I don't know how to pronounce their names. Let me just go to the entire cast here. This cast is incredible. My boy Jonah, one of the best jobs in this entire film. Oh yeah, Kathy, that's the dead daughter. This is the dad. We do indeed see his penis. If you guys are excited for that, pretty cool. There you go, for all my Stephen Phillips boys out there. Yeah, there's a lot of really good actors in this. Laura, Sally Hawkins does absolutely amazing. Just the performances overall. Like, there are two that really stand out to me for Andy specifically. There's a part where Lauren and Andy are arguing, and just the heat, the passion in the argument. I would not be surprised if my boy Andy got into like some dispute 5 seconds before recording. My mind was blown. I have never seen a more realistic argument in my life, aside from that one Adam Driver marriage movie. That was a pretty good argument as well. Top 10 arguments series is coming soon. Don't worry. Next, the thing that is worth purchasing a ticket to this movie is the gore. And I'm not talking about like Final Destination gore. While that's still very good, this is more in like the set elements of it, because there aren't like a bunch of kills. There's actually, I think, only maybe 2 kills, 2 or 3 in this. I think 3 in this whole film. It's not a lot, but regardless, The little boy Oliver that we see in the trailer, the transformations that he goes through, the things that he does every time he is on screen is incredible. And again, I'm really not trying to spoil, but there's a moment, I will spoil a tiny bit, where he's got these sharp teeth and he's like biting through like a table, and just how it's splintering off, how blood's, you know, squirting out. There's a part where he's got like a knife in his mouth and he's like practically carving his teeth out. Just the body horror. That is what does it for me in this film. We see literally every type of it. We see people digging into their fleshy arms. We see people getting their faces ripped off. We see people and their bones just getting crushed. It's so good. The practical effects, I would honestly be surprised if there was any CGI. It looks so good. Lastly, the best thing about the film is the theme, baby. The theme of the rituals and all that. Like I said at the beginning, I was going to this film skeptical because I don't really like the whole ritual stuff. I think it's fine. I think it can be done well. But the only times I've seen it done is in like cheesy B horror movies where it's like a bunch of teenagers in a cabin. It's just like, who cares? Who cares? But this one completely changed my mind. It takes such a crazy approach to it concerning like Laura, the mom, the things that she does, the way that the ritual takes place. Because here's the thing with the ritual. It's not the type of thing in those B horror movies where they sit you down, they look at you like you're a 5-year-old and they, you know, they're like, let me explain the entire ritual to you. They sit you down and they give you little droplets of what the ritual is. They give you little bits and pieces at a time. So once every other scene, we'll see a little bit more of it. We'll see Laura, the mom, doing these like blood circles. Next thing you know, we'll see Oliver freaking out when he's outside of a circle. Then we'll go back to seeing the found footage films, kind of going really in depth there. And I like that because as we're going through it, you're putting these pieces together. Like, okay, when she does the circle thing, Oliver reacts like this. When we see it in the found footage, someone cries and they do it because of this. And by the end of the film, I'm still thinking about it. While the credits are rolling, I'm still thinking about, okay, so how did this work? How did that work? And it's not like a confusing way, like, what the hell did I just watch? You know, like there are some movies that I am a hater of things like I saw the TV Glow, because by the end of the film, I'm like, I don't know what just happened. I don't know what I just watched. And then I have to Google it and I'm like, okay, sure. But this one does it so well because it drip feeds just little bits to you. That by the end, I need to see it 3 more times. It's going to be really tough though, because the thing is, I need to get the boys to watch this one. I need to send them through the same torture that I was sent through, but torture in the best way possible. Last thing to note, where does this rank among on the best of the A24 films? I think this is very comfortably right below the level of Midsommar and Hereditary, 2 of my absolute favorite horror movies of all time. I think it goes in a perfectly fine silver medal little spot right in that little nook and cranny right there. Guys, it is such a good film. It is an amazing horror film. The puzzle, the mystery to it, the gore, every single thing about this is beyond perfect. Honestly, I feel bad. I was trying to give it a 9, but damn it, I gotta give it a solid 10. Guys, go out and see Bring Her Back. It is more than worth the watch. It is an incredible time. Go give the creators some love, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.